Most of us have probably heard the expression, it takes a village to raise a child. Some local organizations are taking those words to heart with a new program to help parents. We'll talk about that next on Classroom Connections. Hi, and welcome to Classroom Connections, a public affairs discussion on issues important to students, teachers, and parents in Des Moines Public Schools. I'm Phil Roeder, Director of Community Relations. Being a parent is very rewarding, but it's not always easy. A partnership of local organizations has come together to host parent empowerment summits as a way to help parents become more involved and supportive of their children's education. Here with us today is Paulette Wiley, a volunteer with the Education Brain Trust who's helping to coordinate this program for parents. And Paulette, first of all, thanks for taking the time to join us today.
It's good to be here, Phil. Thank you.
Some of our viewers probably aren't familiar, first of all, with the Education Brain Trust, but I know the organization's been involved and active now for many years. Tell us a little bit about the organization.
It was founded in 1982 by the late Larry Carter and Evelyn Davis and Wes Chapman, and they were very interested in having more African Americans present in all levels of the educational process. And that's what they started the organization to do. It actually hasn't been around for a few years, but we reinstituted it in November of 2007.
Great. It has some very distinguished roots, obviously.
Yes, it did.
Now, I know with this latest initiative with the Parent Empowerment Summits, though, you're not doing this on your own. You've got some terrific partners that are helping out with the programming and helping out with the funding, too. Who else is working with this effort? We
were very pleased to partner with Ask Resource Center, and their executive director is Susan Myers. And through the work of Susan Myers, we were able to get a grant through the Iowa Department of Human Services, the Polk County decategorization. And with that grant, we were able to put on these parent trainings, and it's been wonderful.
Good stuff. Well, tell us a little bit about the Parent Empowerment Summits. It's an impressive sounding name, but if you go there, what can people expect? What are some of the issues that you talk about? What are some of the activities that take place at these events?
Thanks for asking. And from the evaluations that the parents have completed at the end of these summits, we have found out that it has been working great. We do some team building. We have a rope game where you tie yourself, actually you're interchanged with someone else, and you have to figure out how to get out. And the ultimate goal of the game is to figure out, I can't get out without you helping me and me helping you. Really good. Then we have the Ask Resource Center staff who does some parent training on what is an IEP plan, an individual education plan. What is it? How do you interact with it? How do you drive it? How often do you get them? What are your rights in them? Very informative. The parents tell us what they came to the summit for, so we work very hard to answer their questions so that they leave with something. One of the most important things that I've heard from parents is that they find out they're not alone.
Well, as you know, we had a Channel 12 crew at one of your recent events, and I think we'll take a break now to take a look at the summit and hear from some of the parents that were involved with it.
Great.
They've helped us to just a lot of the questions that we didn't know about. They help answer those questions and to understand what the school's providing to us and what our services are and what we can do or what they can do to help us get our services provided from the school.
We want to reach out to other parents that are concerned about their kids that's going through the learning processes in schools, and so we can get them in. If they have any questions or doubt about things, they can come to what we're doing now and learn a lot more on how to handle situations like that and become better parents also.
Well, it's great to get a first-hand look at the summits and hear from some of the parents that were involved and benefited from it. Tell us what's next. I know that you're in the process of finishing up your first 5 events.
Yes.
Are there future plans? What are some of the things that you hope to do to really sustain this effort?
We're in the planning process right now. We're working with Dr. Sebring and her staff, and we're working with Ask Resource Center. We're looking at some funding opportunities. So sustaining this is something that we are definitely very involved in and very enthusiastic about.
Well, great. If there are parents out there that want to learn more about this, whether it's future opportunities, or if they want to help you in your efforts, where can they turn? Where can they find out more information?
Great idea. They should call Ask Resource Center, and the phone number is 243-1713. Ask for Nancy, and we'll be more than happy to get in touch with them and have them work with us.
Well, terrific. Well, that's all the time we have today. And Paulette, thanks very much for joining us and sharing with us some information about this great new effort.
Thank you for having me.
Next time, we're actually going to be talking about reading and a new curriculum that's making a big difference for elementary students here in Des Moines Public Schools. Until then, for Classroom Connections, I'm Phil Roeder. Thanks for watching.